Are you thinking of buying a home in the Dayton, Ohio area, but you don't want to live right smack dab in the city of Dayton? By the way, that's a Midwestern Ohio phrase, smack dab. Well, I'm going to tell you about my favorite top 5 wonderful Dayton suburbs, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Brenda Keller, that's a silent O. I'm a realtor in the Dayton, Ohio area with Red One Realty. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please look to the lower right below this video and click on the subscribe button to watch more of my videos about buying and selling a house and all things real estate related, even if you don't live in Dayton, Ohio area. I publish and make new Let's start that again. I publish new videos every Tuesday, so once you subscribe, you can also click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification when a new video is posted. You don't want to miss anything. Today, I'm going to be talking about towns and cities within a very short driving distance to Dayton, Ohio. Be certain to watch the entire video because I have a free bonus document with more information on the areas around Dayton, Ohio that you can download to help you in your search at the end of the video. So please note that Dayton is sometimes called the Crossroads of America with the 2 interstate highways that cross the nation. I-75 runs north from Michigan to at the Canadian border up there to south. It goes right through the center of Dayton and the Great Miami River. It goes all the way down to Miami, Florida, okay? And then I-70 runs east to west from Baltimore, Maryland, all the way to Utah. It kind of replaced Route 40 there. And it crosses I-75 on the north side of Dayton. That's why we're called the Crossroads of America. And that's one reason it's so easy to commute to work in Dayton and still live in the suburbs and even in the rural areas around Dayton. There's easy access to the interstate highways. So let's get started with my personal top 5 favorites. Okay, I said 5 favorites because it sounds better than the top 8 favorites, but I actually stuck 3 more of my favorites at the end. So let's get started, and remember, you don't have to take notes because I've included a free document for you to download at the end of this video. So number 1 on my list, and a place I might like to live, is Oakwood, Ohio. Some positive things about Oakwood are that it's the closest suburb to Dayton businesses. It's just south of Dayton on Main Street, which turns into Far Hills Avenue when you get down there. But anyway, it's very close to the University of Dayton, to Miami Valley Hospital, which we call the region's leader. It has a level 1 emergency trauma center. That's the highest level you can get. And it has a level 3 neonatal intensive care nursery. The NICU is level 3 is the highest for that. The high school ranks in the top 100, or the top 10 high schools of all of Ohio, by the organization called Great Schools. And it's rated by niche.com as one of the best places to live in all of Ohio. It has a population of less than 9,000 people. They're mostly professionals, physicians, attorneys, business people, professors. One downfall is that according to bestplaces.net, the cost of living is higher than the average cost of living in all of Ohio. The median home cost is around $340,000. Okay, number 2 on my list of favorites is Centerville, and that's just a little south of Oakwood. And like Oakwood, Centerville is rated by niche.com as one of the best places to live in Ohio. It's rated number 2, right behind Oakwood. Centerville High School rates an 8 out of 10 by the organization called Great Schools. The population's about 24,000 people, and the average home cost is about $260,000. By the way, Centerville has the largest collection of early stone houses in the whole state of Ohio. Many are listed in the National Register of Historic Places. Okay, moving on to number 3 on my list of favorites is Kettering. Now, Kettering is between Oakwood. There's Oakwood, and then Kettering, and then Centerville. Okay, so Kettering Fairmont High School rates a 6 out of 10 by the organization Great Schools. And it's the largest suburb of Dayton with a population of a little over 55,000 people. The median home price is $134,000. It also is home to Kettering Medical Center, and there's Miami Valley Hospital, which I mentioned before, which is part of Premier Health Network, has many hospitals and medical facilities associated with it. And then Kettering Medical Center, another prestigious hospital, known especially for heart care, and all of their facilities. Anyway, the hub of that is in Kettering. And there's also Kettering College, which offers various degrees in medical career fields, nursing, physician's assistants. I think they even have a master's program for that. And anyway, a lot of different medical and ancillary medical fields there. Kettering is home to the Fraze Pavilion. It's a major outdoor entertainment venue. It also hosts summer concerts of the Dayton Philharmonic, and many famous singing groups come to the Fraze to perform. It's a lot of fun to go there. Okay, number 4 on my list of favorites is Beaver Creek. Like Oakwood and Centerville, Beaver Creek is rated by niche.com as one of the best places to live in Ohio. It's rated number 6 in all of Ohio. And Beaver Creek High School rates 5 out of 10 by the organization called Great Schools. The population's about 47,000 people. It's the second largest suburb of Dayton, right behind Kettering. Median home price, $195,000. And by the way, any of you coming to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base to work, or Wright State University, it's very close by. Many Beaver Creek residents work at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. It has 2 golf courses, 2 shopping malls. Beaver Creek City Parks Department operates and maintains 23 parks and other properties. And Beaver Creek Station is a hub along Creekside Trail. It's a bike path that stretches from Xenia to Eastwood Metro Park in Dayton, and the path stretches over 15 miles. It has a number of hubs connecting trails. Amenities include year-round restroom facilities and a bike fix station, just in case. And again, those of you in the Air Force or coming to Wright-Pat, General Janet C. Wolfenbarger, former commander, Air Force Material Commander, and the first female 4-star general of the United States Air Force, is from Beaver Creek and is a 1976 graduate of Beaver Creek High School. So there you go. And like I said, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a lot of people who work there live in Beaver Creek, and it's in Fairborn, Wright-Pat is. And yes, if you're moving to the Dayton, Ohio area because of the base, you can live in Fairborn. I'll allow that. It just didn't happen to make my personal list of favorites. One of my sisters actually lives there, and I drive there almost every week. Okay, number 5 then on my list of favorites is Huber Heights. And the population is about 40,000 people. The median home value is $112,000, not too bad. It has the feel of a more rural area. That's hard to say. The city's named for Charles Huber, by the way. This is kind of a historical fact that most of us know about who've lived around here. He was a developer, and he constructed brick houses. He was going to make this community of only brick houses, and that started in 1956. And it later became the city of Huber Heights. Sorry, wrong city. So that's how it got its name. There are certainly a lot more houses there that aren't brick now, but it used to be all brick houses. And it's not too far from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base either. One advantage, or disadvantage, I should say, of Wayne High School, that's the high school there in Huber Heights, is that it only rates about a 3 out of 10 by the organization called Great Schools. But they do have about 6 or 7 famous NFLA players who went to that high school. So just saying. And then I'm going to tell you my bonus 3 quickly. Number 6, or on my list of these extra 3 here, is Englewood, Ohio. I lived there for a while. One of my daughters went to Northmont High School, and it rates 7 out of 10 by the organization Great Schools. It has a population of a little over 13,000 people. Median home price is $130,000, and it's right there on Route 70, easy to get to the Air Force Base or to Dayton. Most people, I'm guessing I say a lot of people, work in the Dayton area that live there. It's not that long of a commute. Number 7 on my list of favorites, and one of my bonuses, is New Lebanon. I actually grew up there. I live there now. I moved back. I've even lived in Hawaii for 5 years, and I like New Lebanon. I live out in the country there. It's mostly all rural farm properties and stuff. It rates 6 out of 10 by the organization of Great Schools, but I'll tell you, there are a lot of famous people that have gone to New Lebanon. Actors in my class, and one of my friends was a famous veterinarian that invented in vitro fertilization in cows. Anyway, a lot of smart people there. So those scores don't always show everything. I came from there. I graduated from Okay, the population is only about 4,000 people. Median home price is only about $112,000. So I think I live in a nice house on 15 acres that didn't cost very much at all. From my front door to get in my car, drive to Dayton, park in a parking garage or wherever it was. I've worked at Miami Valley Hospital for 7 years. I worked at Care Source for 15 years, which is a big medical care company downtown Dayton. And even from driving, parking, getting to my desk took 23 minutes. So it may look like it's further out from Dayton, but anything around Dayton's pretty close to an easy drive to Dayton. Okay, so the last one on my top 5, which is actually number 8 now, is Brookville. I've also lived there. It's a wonderful town. It's a little further out than the rest of these, but again, it's right on Route 70, and you zip over to the Air Force Base or down to Dayton. Its high school rates 6 out of 10 by the organization of Great Schools. Population's only about 6,000 people. Median home price is about $131,000. Nice community. So any place, around the Dayton area is easy to get downtown Dayton, easy to get to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Come to the Dayton, Ohio area. And if you need help finding a home or selling a home, just let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.